Hello and welcome sports fans to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and our outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible for you fans to enjoy. I'm Joseph Brett alongside Carl Sorensen on camera for me this evening, coming to you live from Dennis Murphy Court here at South Medford High School in Medford, Oregon. We welcome you to the Lithia Superstore pregame show powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Today featuring the crosstown rival North Medford Black Tornado taking on your South Medford Panthers. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net and welcome our home and visiting fans to the broadcast. Joe Brett is our executive producer for tonight's event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know that you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Head on over to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and give the red subscribe button a click and get notified when all games go live. It's the Lithia Superstore pregame show powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon, featuring North Medford and South Medford, the crosstown rivals, going head-to-head tonight here at Dennis Murphy Court. Start with the North Medford Black Tornado. They come in 9-13 on the season, 5-5 in the Southwest Conference. They're coached by J.T. Thomas, assisted by Doug Spinney, Andrea Kling, and Naomi Mautz. They are 2-2 in their last 4 games coming in to this evening, and they're the 32nd ranked team in the 6A. On the other side, your South Medford Panthers, they're 19-3 on the year. They're undefeated, 10-0 in the Southwest Conference with 2 games to go before the playoffs. The Panthers have North Medford this evening, and then a South Eugene team who they beat 70-15 on Friday night to close out the regular season before they'll host 2 home games to open up the playoffs before heading north. The Panthers are the number 1 ranked team in the 6A now, jumping up in front of Clackamas, now ranked number 2. The Panthers are coached by Tom Cole and assisted by Tiana Bradford. The Panthers, of course, in their last 4, unbeaten. They took down Willamette 60-48 at Willamette on the 16th. They beat Grants Pass 34-29 in what was one of their tightest games of the regular season. At Grants Pass back on the 13th, they took down Roseburg 65-14 on the 6th, and Sheldon on the 2nd, they beat 54-21. The Panthers looking to make it 11-0 on the season tonight against North Medford, and then close things out against South Eugene on the 23rd. We're just a few moments away from starting lineups, the national anthem, and we'll have tip-off coming your way in just about 5 minutes. We're going to step away for a quick moment, but we will be right back with South Medford Panther basketball here on TableRockSports.net.
President's Day sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We are stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and new 24 Grand Cherokee 4x4 models. Grand Cherokee is the most awarded SUV ever. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Hi guys, my name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey,
Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night here on TableRockSports.net. North Medford, South Medford, getting ready to tip off here in just a moment. We'll have the national anthem and starting lineups for both teams, and we'll be ready to get underway. This evening's broadcast brought to you in part by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass, Elmer's Restaurants of Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. Today's game also brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. Use your Peak Rewards to save on gas and use the app to order crispy, crunchy chicken and sides on the way home and have them ready to pick up and go. That's Pinnacle 365. We're going to take a minute, stop and recognize the national anthem, which will be played by the South Medford High School Prep Band. And we'll be right back with starting lineups right after this.
Tonight, the Panthers take on crosstown rivals, the Lady Black Tornado from North Medford High School. And now, please rise, gentlemen, remove your hats, as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Performed this evening by our own JV players, Meg Bell, Kate Brissell, and Riley Keyser.
A terrific rendition of the Star Spangled Banner sang this evening. I didn't catch the names of who sang it, but a few members of the JV basketball team there belting it out, and they did a terrific job. The starting lineup this evening for the North Medford Black Tornado, it's junior guard Sophia West, followed by junior guard Kaylee Rains, number 30, junior guard Olivia Boger, senior forward Olivia Harris, number 33. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Black Tornado this evening, junior guard number 34, Mariah Lane. And now the starting lineup for your South Medford Panthers. As always, leading it off, it's sophomore number 3, Taylor Young, followed by junior number 5, Sarah Schmerbach. Then senior number 10, Kimberly Cerrone Romero. Number 12, sophomore Dylan Howell. And rounding out the starting lineup this evening is sophomore Mayanabasi Akpan. I do see down there is Janiyah Bullock. Does not have her warm-up gear still on. We have not seen her on the floor since injuring her knee some weeks ago. I'm not sure if we will have a chance to see her this evening. They might be limiting her minutes heading into the playoffs, just trying to get her back in action heading into the postseason. But hopefully get to see her on the floor for the Panthers again tonight. Jumping in the middle for North Medford, Olivia Harris. And for the Panthers, Cerrone Romero. And Romero tips it to Akpan, and the Panthers win the opening tip and control the basketball to start the ball game. And Taylor Young with a quick three-pointer for the Panthers. And they're out to an early 3-0 lead over the Black Tornado. And that's $3 in the bank, courtesy of Road Credit Union and their contributions to the three-point club. Every three-pointer made by North Medford and South Medford on the season will donate $3 to the athletic fund of both schools. Big Table Rock Sports, thank you to Road Credit Union. And we're going to have an offensive foul on the Black Tornado. So a quick turnover by them. Picking up the foul is Sophia West, her first personal first-team foul of the quarter for North Medford. Panthers get it in to Howell. Schmerbach swings the ball over, now down low to Akpan. She's going to kick it out to Young. Quickly, the Panthers will swing it all the way around back to Howell on the far side, or the near side to us at least. Schmerbach dribble drive off the glass. It's good. And the Panthers lead 5-0. It was a 67-23 victory for the Panthers over this North Medford team back on the 23rd of January. That game played at North Medford High School. Boger to the free throw line to shoot two. The first free throw is up and good. And North Medford on the board. Second free throw, short and off the front side of the rim. Cerrone Romero with the rebound, and now Young has it crossing midcourt. Three-pointer here, in and out for Howell. And quickly North Medford turns the ball back over into the hands of South Medford. Howell came away with it. They swing it into the corner. Young, dribble drive, gets past her defender off the glass. It's good for Taylor Young. The Panthers lead 7-1 with 5:44 to go here in the first quarter. And North Medford going to take a timeout. Coach Thomas going to talk things over with his girls. 30-second taken, so we're going to keep it right here. Folks, before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. February is Dutch Love Day, where $1 from every drink is donated back to local organizations. And folks, Solar Pros and owner Mason Mahaffey invite you to learn how you can save thousands on solar panels installation for your home. Visit Solar Pros Facebook page to learn more. Search Facebook. Solar Pros, PNW. North Medford out of the timeout has the basketball after the made bucket from Taylor Young. They trail by 6. 2.5 minutes into the ball game. Man-to-man defense here from the Panthers. Missed shot, Smerbach the rebound, and she's going to take it coast to coast all the way with the left hand off the glass. It's good. She now has 4 in the ball game, and the Panthers lead by 8. Full court pressure here from South Medford. North Medford able to get across that center line, and it's poked away by Young. She gets the ball quickly back, finds Smerbach with the left hand, no good. Young gets the offensive rebound. Keeps it alive. She's now going to take a three-pointer. No good. And then Smerbach misses another try at it. And then Akpan with the offensive rebound. Gives it one more go and gets her shot to fall. Plus the foul. She's heading to the free throw line to shoot the +1. 4:48 to go in the quarter. Into the ball game for North Medford. Mariah Lane checks back in for Olivia Harris. Howell's going to check out of the ball game for the Panthers as Akpan completes the three-point play. Checking in for Howell was Elise Richardson. Great defense there by Smerbach, staying on her feet, not picking up the foul. Missed shot, Young with the rebound. Quickly gets the ball ahead now to Cerrone Romero. And then now down low, good feed from Smerbach to Akpan. And Akpan with the easy bucket. Using her size to her advantage down low. Young pokes the ball away, but North Medford able to hold on to it. And another timeout taken by North Medford as the Panthers lead by 13. Just about halfway into the first quarter here. 30-second timeout taken by Coach Thomas. Fans, it's time to tune in to the new sports voice in Southern Oregon, the Ace Sports Radio, AM 1300, FM 107.9, featuring the VZN Network, The Rich Eisen Show, live NFL games and local and regional programming all ahead on the Ace Sports Radio, the new sports voice in Southern Oregon. And go ahead and tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for Tee It Up Southern Oregon, hosted by Joe Brett from 1 to 3 p.m. North Medford out of the timeout. They get the ball in to Boger. She's going to be guarded by Richardson. Tough shot down low, no good. Offensive rebound. Getting her own rebound was Rains. And she's fouled and heading to the free throw line. She's going to shoot 2. Cerrone Romero picking up her first personal and second team foul of the quarter. The first free throw, no good for Raines. And checking into the ballgame for the first time will be Jordan Barlow for the Panthers, replacing Cerrone Romero. As Raines misses both free throws, Akpan comes down with the rebound. Schmerbach quickly gets it. Cross court pass to Barlow. Thought about the three, no good, and we're going to have a traveling violation on Barlow. Full court pressure from the Panthers. North Medford able to get it to the front court, and finishing with the left hand is Raines. Three-pointer, Barlow, no good. Rebound for North Medford was Mariah Lane. And trying to break that press, North Medford commits their fourth turnover of the quarter. Zone defense from North Medford. Three-pointer, Taylor Young just misses. Schmerbach, though, the offensive rebound, keeps it alive. The shot clock going to reset for the Panthers. Fresh 35 for them. Schmerbach, good move, getting to the basket, no good. She tips it and keeps it alive. Akpan going back up, gets fouled. And she's going to shoot two free throws. A foul picked up on North Medford's Olivia Harris, or excuse me, they're going to say it was Callie Raines, her first personal third team foul for North Medford. As Akpan hits the free throw. Tawalani going to check into the ballgame for the Panthers. She's going to give Schmerbach the breather. 2:34 to go here in the first. Second free throw on the way from Akpan. No good off the front side of the rim. Offensive rebound, though, was Richardson, keeping it alive. Akpan now with 6 points in the ball game. She's the leading scorer for the Panthers. Three-pointer, no good. Battle for the rebound ends up in the hands of Boger for North Medford. And a block by Taylor Young for the Panthers. And the ball getting a little loose there on the floor. Kept alive by Akpan, but had to get rid of it as she was on the floor. North Medford going to come away with it, but only after a foul by Malia Tawalani, her first. As Young going to come out of the ball game, and Barlow checks back in for her. Howell came into the ball game for Young. That jumper in and out, no good for Raines. Akpan the rebound. And another Panther turnover there as Howell called for the travel. (15-3) Panther lead. Just under a minute to go first quarter, as you see on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And another turnover by North Medford, going to lead to points on the other end. Jordan Barlow with the steal and the bucket. Extends the Panther lead. As North Medford commits another turnover on the traveling violation. So Richardson going to bring the ball up the court now. Shot clock turned off. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Jumper from the free throw line, no good for Richardson. North Medford will have it with 13 seconds to go. A long, deep three there. No good for Boger. I'm not sure if she knew how much time was left on the game clock there or not, but she misses, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play here from Dennis Murphy Court at South Medford High School. The Panthers lead their crosstown rivals by 14 at the end of one. 17-3. As you see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, John L. Scott offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Back with the second quarter right after this here on Table Rock Sports.
Did she tell you to slow down?
No, she told me yesterday you're not allowed to walk.
What?
She said you have to sit the whole game. You're not allowed to walk. Not allowed to get up. Get up.
Why?
I don't know.
That's really what she said? All kids have to sit the whole game.
No, no, she said like 12 kids go past it.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night here on TableRockSports.net. Start of the second quarter coming your way. It's the Panthers by 14. They only gave up 3 points there in the first quarter to North Medford. The Panthers open with the basketball. They get it down low quickly to Akpan, no good. Offensive rebound, second chance try, no good. But Cerrone Romero there for a third try at it, gets her first bucket of the ball game. And Romero on the other end with a big block in the hands of Smerbach now. She's going coast to coast, no good, but she's going to head to the free throw line. She's shooting two. And the first free throw from Schmerbach coming up a little short. Second free throw on the way, good. Schmerbach now with 5 in the ball game. The Panthers still in the full court press. They forced 6 North Medford turnovers there in the first quarter to South Medford's 2. As Cerrone Romero gets her second block of the ball game. Kept alive by Taylor Young there. As Romero finishes. (22-3) now the score. And it's poked away and out of bounds on North Medford. So tough defense plaguing the Black Tornado here in this ball game, as they've committed now 7 turnovers. Good feed down low to Akpan. Battle for the rebound. She'll be the last one to touch it. And Taolani going to check back into the ball game, gives Akpan a little rest. Three-pointer, it's good for Rains. And Rains now with 5 in the ball game. And another bucket here for North Medford. This time it's Sophia West scoring after the block by Romero. Romero now with 3 blocks in the ball game. Taolani thought about the 3. Holds up. Now the Panthers set the offense. They get it to Romero. She has that shot blocked. Now quickly ahead it goes. No good on the first try. Blocked from behind by Howell. And they're going to call a foul. Boger shooting 2 free throws now. First free throw no good. Abigail Taylor checks back into the ball game for North Medford. And the second free throw here from Boger coming no good as well. Romero gets the rebound. Taylor Young letting that one go out of bounds. She could have swore that it was tipped by a North Medford defender, but no call on that. So North Medford basketball will go down as a South Medford turnover, their 3rd of the ball game. .454 to go here in the first half. The Panthers lead 22-8. Coming up at the break will be the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. 5 seconds now on the shot clock for North Medford. They're going to have to throw one up, and it's good for Rains. Now with 8 in the ball game, cuts the Panther lead down to 11. Schmerbach on the runner there. And Tom Cole going to talk things over with his girls. Coming up, the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Did you know the city of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes, programs, and sports leagues in Southern Oregon? Check out the program guide for hundreds of offerings at playmedford.com. And folks, for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. They're locally owned and family run. Bill's Glass supports our schools and our communities. Out of the timeout, it's going to be North Medford basketball. Sarah Schmerbach with the last bucket for the Panthers, now has 7 in the ball game, and South Medford with a 13-point lead. And a steal by Schmerbach. quickly turning it over with South Medford, and the North Medford on the other end quickly turns it over themselves. Evelyn, don't drag her around. Don't drag her. Gentle, don't drag her. Barlow with the bucket for South Medford, her 4th point of the ball game. North Medford trying to get the offense going here. Tough defense by the Panthers. And we're going to have a foul called on Richardson. The shot there by Raines is no good. Schmerbach comes down with it. Cross court pass to Barlow. And now Young for 3, no good. Barlow, though, gets the offensive rebound. She'll take a jumper, no good. Schmerbach gets it, pulls it back, gets back to the basket, and finishes. Panthers now back up by 17. Brianna Brownlee and Olivia Harris back in for the Black Tornado. And Mayanabasi Akpan back in for South Medford, replacing Sharon Romero. Peyton Anderson checking into the ball game for South Medford as well, replacing Elise Richardson. North Medford swings it all the way around to the far side, trying to work it down low. Poked away by Schmerbach, and the Panthers come away with it. The 10th North Medford turnover. Good feed down low from Schmerbach to Akpan. And Akpan finishing now with 2, 4, 6, 8 in the ball game. Three-pointer, no good. Barlow the rebound. She's going to go coast to coast, gives it up to Young. And it'll be a Panther turnover there. And a quick North Medford turnover. So that's now 11 turnovers on the evening for the Black Tornado to the South Medford 5. The Panthers with it here. Minute 20 to go in the first half. The Panthers lead by 19. Barlow feeds it down low to Akpan. Off the glass, it's good. Akpan doing a good job of using that size advantage down low. Three-pointer from Miller coming up short off the front of the rim. Taylor Young gets the rebound for South Medford. And she's going to go all the way to the basket. No good. And it'll be last touched by Miller of North Medford. Coming out of the ball game for North Medford is Brianna Brownlee. Coming in to replace her will be Olivia Boger. And Tom Cole going to take a timeout. Talk things over with the girls. Folks, Medford is your sports ground where the West Coast comes to play. Visit travelmedford.org/sports to learn more about the many tournament venues, outdoor opportunities, and the event calendar to find what's going on. Coming up, the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Don't want to go anywhere. We're going to go over some first half stats and talk about a few key things that are going on in the ball game so far as the Panthers lead 32-11 over the crosstown rivals North Medford. It'll be South Medford basketball out of the timeout. Schmerbach to inbound it. Gets it into Barlow. And she loses a handle on it. The Panthers turn it over, but quickly get it right back as they force their own North Medford turnover. Young getting all the way to the basket. It's good for Taylor Young. And Young comes away with the basketball off the North Medford turnover. And South Medford turning those North Medford mistakes into points on the other end. And that's going to do it for the first half of play here from Dennis Murphy Court at South Medford High School. At the break, as you see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's South Medford 36, North Medford 11. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. We're going to be back after a little bit of a break, a word from a few of our sponsors, and an interview with Joe Brett and 549C District Athletic Director Fred Conzila. Back with more South Medford Panthers basketball on Table Rock Sports right after this.
Have dropped. It's time to get indoors for the winter sports season. We're here with District Athletic Director Fred Conzella. And before we jump into the winter sports scene, shout out to Road Credit Union and the Touchdown Club promotion. 89 touchdowns between the Black Tornado and the Panthers this season. I put $10 a piece into the Touchdown Club account. So good effort by the teams, good effort by Road Credit Union.
Absolutely. We're excited. Both teams had successful seasons, made the postseason. Especially thankful to Road Credit Union for their partnership and for their generous donation.
Yeah. Great effort there, and we're going to team up on the 3-Point Club for North and South in the winter seasons. Stay tuned for more on that. We'll have a check presentation on the Touchdown Club January 23rd at the North-South game. Our basketball teams are getting into action, as all of our winter sports are. We've got some great teams that are coming to town, some great matchups. We have to go up to Portland to play some of these teams, and these teams are coming to showcase themselves in front of our fans.
Yeah, we're really excited this weekend. We're kicking off against teams such as Clackamas coming down to take on the North Medford High School boys varsity team. We've got Sherwood coming down to compete against the South boys. We've got Lincoln also traveling down to compete against South Medford High School boys. And we have Jesuit coming down to take on the North Medford High School girls team next Tuesday. So lots of action happening. We're excited.
Yeah, Jesuit and an Oregon City girls team that's going to come down just after that to play North. So some really marquee teams and matchups our fans can look forward to throughout this first part of December. And then in that week between Christmas and New Year's, we've got the Abbeys for the boys fans coming up on the 27th, 28th, and 29th. Great to see that tradition continue and another set of teams coming in to scrap with North and South.
Absolutely. These are great opportunities we can have during the holiday season, and so we just are excited to get fans out, and that'll be the 27th through the 29th. South's hosting the tourney this year. We're looking forward to seeing everybody there.
Yeah, it's a great time to catch up with friends and family who are in town during that week. The grapplers are hitting the mats as well. I know it's a little bit of road work, and North and South will both be at that North Bend Classic tournament. So we've got the wrestlers gearing up and hitting the road to get started.
They are. They're already getting into action, and so I just can't believe that we're moving this quickly already. But yeah, both wrestling teams are practicing and hitting the mats. We've also got North Medford High School swim on the road this weekend in Cottage Grove. So everybody's seeing a little bit of action right now.
Yep, on the mats, in the pools, and point towards December 12th on that Wednesday. North and South are going to wrestle at South Medford. That's when we want to have folks come out and catch the action on and be part of the excitement with.
That's right. First dual meet between both our wrestling teams. It looks like it's going to be really competitive, so we're excited. We would just ask that everybody shows up and support our wrestlers.
Going to be a great winter season and some great matchups ahead. We'll keep people in touch with it and stream it live for them as well.
Excellent. Thanks a bunch, Joe. We'll see everybody at our winter contest. Thanks a bunch.
Good work.
Cellular, new and current customers can get any phone free. So give yourself one. Then give yourself the gift of not checking it. Get any phone free at US Cellular.
Visit US Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
Don't stop! Get it! Get it! Don't go push my greatness in!
Another Dutch road.
Oh my god, so good. So worth it. Oh my god.
It's pretty freaking dope, dude. I love every single day of it.
Well, welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night here on TableRockSports.net. At the break, it's the South Medford girls leading 36-11 over the crosstown rivals North Medford. The Black Tornado, they've got 11. Sophia West has 2 of those. Callie Rains has 8. And Olivia Boger has 1. The Black Tornado have turned the ball over 13 times in the first 2 quarters to South Medford's 6. The Panthers with 1 3-pointer in the ball game. That put $3 in the bank, courtesy of Road Credit Union and their contributions to the 3-point club. The Panthers, Taylor Young has 9. Sarah Schmerbach has 9. Kimberly Cerrone Romero with 4. Barlow with 4. And Akpan leads all scorers in the ball game through the first 16 minutes with 10. And that's the scoring on the evening through the first half for South Medford. Just about a minute until the start of the second half here at South Medford High School. We'll step away for one more break. Back right after this with the start of the third quarter. You're listening to Panther Basketball on TableRockSports.net.
Game day adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken party meals. Featuring bone-in, tenders, and wings. Make sure you remember the biscuits. You're sure to be the hit of the party when you show up with the crispy crunchy chicken party meal. Plus, with our Peak Rewards app, you can be earning savings on fuel for your next fill-up. Enjoy your game day adventures more at Pinnacle 365.
The President's Day sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and new 24 Grand Cherokee 4x4 models. Grand Cherokee is the most awarded SUV ever. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night here on Table Rock Sports. Second half action coming your way. It'll be North Medford basketball to open up the third quarter. They trail South Medford 36-11. On the other side of town, the Panthers and Black Tornado boys are just getting ready to get underway. They were scheduled for a 7:30 start. It looks like it's senior night over there for North Medford. So a few things going on before the game. That game probably looks like it's going to start about 7:40. But we'll fill you in as we go on the action across town. Cerrone Romero with the opening bucket for South Medford here in the second half. Akpan steps in front of that one. Gets the steal and the bucket. Back-to-back turnovers lead into Panther points on the other end. And another North Medford turnover. Barlow, pull up, no good. Akpan though, offensive rebound. Gives it up now to Schmerbach. She's going to set up the offense. Howell thought about the three. Romero takes it. And Cerrone Romero gets it to fall. And the Panthers on a 7-0 run here to open up the second half. And Young pokes that one away. She comes away with it. Now to Howell. Now to Schmerbach. And she finishes a 9-0 run now to open up the second half for the Panthers. And North Medford forced to take a timeout as the Panthers open things up 9-0 here in the second half. A full timeout taken by the Black Tornadoes, so we're going to step away back right after this with more Panther basketball on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
And welcome back. As you see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, South Medford 45, North Medford 11, a 9-0 run to open up the third quarter for the Panthers. And North Medford will have the basketball out of the timeout. And another North Medford turnover. Cerrone Romero feeds it to Young. Now Howell. She misses the jumper. And we're going to have a foul here on Akpan. Akpan picks up her first personal, first team foul of the quarter for the Panthers. And Taylor Young going to pick up a foul here. Her first personal, now second team foul of the quarter. Boger here picks up her dribble, guarded by Cerrone Romero. 6 seconds on the shot clock. North forced to get a shot off. No good off the back of the rim. Howell the rebound for the Panthers. Young all the way to the basket. Tough shot for Taylor Young, but it falls. Now an 11-0 run to open up the second half. No good. Akpan the rebound. Quickly ahead to Cerrone Romero. Off the glass, it's good for Cerrone Romero. 13-0 run halfway into the third quarter here. Three-pointer on the way. It's good. Olivia Boger finally gets North on the board here in the second half. Cerrone Romero misses. It's tipped back to her, though, by Howell. And it takes her 3 tries. But Cerrone Romero finally gets it to fall. And South Medford now with a 51-14 lead over the Black Tornado. Tom Cole taking a timeout. We're going to have a shift change coming. It'll be Anderson, Barlow, Richardson, Taulani, and Danica Ostwick will check into the ball game for the first time for the Panthers. We're going to step away for a 30-second break. Back right after this with more South Medford Panthers basketball on TableRockSports.net.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
We welcome you back. It's the Lithia Superstore game of the night on Table Rock Sports. The Panthers on a 15-3 run to open up the quarter. Lead 51-14 over the Black Tornado. It's Richardson, Taulani, Barlow, Anderson, and Ostwick on the floor now for South Medford. The starters all on the bench now with 3:48 to go here in the third quarter. And another Panther steal, but it's quickly taken back by North Medford. And Barlow's going to pick up the foul from behind. Barlow picks up her first personal, third team foul against the Panthers in the third quarter, 3:33 to go. And Barlow with a steal, and that's going to turn into a bucket on the other end. Barlow with the steal and the basket. The 19th North Medford turnover of the ball game. 19-7 is the total for both teams. So the boys on the other end of town still have not got things started. 6 seconds on the shot clock for North Medford. Good defense from the Panthers. Deep two, no good. And we'll have a shot clock violation on the Black Tornado. As the Panthers turn it over there. Finishing on the other end is Bogger. Brianna Brownlee back in for North Medford. The Panthers on the inbounds. And Taulani turns it over. But Taulani gets a quick steal, gets it right back for the Panthers. 1:38 to go here, third quarter. Three-pointer, no. Ostwick, she thought about it. Holds up, now to Richardson. 15 seconds on the shot clock, plenty of time for the Panthers. Talwani throws it up. It's good. And it's Talwani's first bucket of the ball game. And Talwani picking up the foul. 1 minute to go in the quarter. The Panthers lead 55-16. The fourth team foul on South Medford. Second personal on Talwani. Rains misses for North Medford. Osvik comes down with the rebound. Three-pointer, it's good. Peyton Anderson hits the three. And a foul on South Medford's Jordan Barlow. So that's going to be free throws now for North Medford with 12.7 to go here in the third quarter. Rains misses the first one off the front side of the rim. Substitution will be for Rains, the shooter. Second free throw good, and now she's going to come out of the ball game. She has 9 now for the Black Tornado. 12 seconds to go here in the third. South Medford with the basketball. Now 6 on the clock. Anderson's going to take another three. It's good for Peyton Anderson. And that's going to do it for the third quarter of play. It's South Medford 61, North Medford 17. Back after this short break, and a word from a couple of our sponsors. Panther basketball here on Table Rock Sports.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Your game day adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken featuring the Chicken Crunch Box, Tenders Crunch Box, and introducing a contender for best chicken sandwich in the West, the Big Cluck. But wait, here's the real MVP move. Download and use the Peak Rewards app and save big on fuel every day with in-store purchases. Fuel your day, fuel your fun. Pinnacle 365.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount.
We welcome you back. It's the Lithia Superstore game of the night here on Table Rock Sports. Starters back on the floor for South Medford to open up the fourth quarter. They're going to get just a little bit more run in before the end of the game. Panthers leading 61-17. They feed it down low to Akpan. No good on the turnaround jumper there. Now North Medford on the other end. It's Boger with the basketball. Gives it up to Rains. Boger now getting it back. Rains quickly receives it back from Boger. No good on her shot. Akpan the rebound ahead to Cerrone Romero. Now to Schmierbach, back to Romero. Bucket's good. And Romero pokes that one away. She'll be the last one to touch it, though, and it'll stay with the Black Tornado under their own basket. 6:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. Running clock now has been initiated. North Medford trying to get it in. Not trying to get that 5-second call. That one no good. Blocked from behind by Romero. That'll be her fourth of the ball game. And tough shot there from Boger over Young. 63-19 now the score. Howell for three, no good. Akpan keeps it alive into the hands of Romero, but she's fouled from behind by Boger. That'll be her second personal first team foul on the Black Tornado. They get it to Howell, and the easy bucket for Howell. And that's her first bucket of the ball game. 65-19 now the score. Boger down low, working on Cerrone Romero, gets the bucket. Taylor Young going to take a three on the feed from Romero. It's good. And that's just about going to do it for the Panther starters. Shift change coming in for South Medford. Three-pointer, Rains, no good. Young comes down with the rebound. Quickly ahead to Howell. Kicks it out to Schmierbach for three, no good. In and out, Romero, rebound, no good on her try. But Akpan there to clean it up. And it's now 70-21, Panthers with the lead. And turnover on North Medford. Starters coming out of the ball game for the Panthers. And the bench coming in. Barlow, Anderson, Ostvick, Taulani, and Richardson now into the ball game. Cross court pass to Barlow. Now Anderson, spin move, left hand, it's good for Peyton Anderson. Peyton Anderson, only a freshman. She's 3 for 3 from the field here in the ball game with 8 points. And that looks like some promising talent for Tom Cole in the years to come. The only freshman on the roster for South Medford. And the boys across town are now getting underway, just tipping off, and the Panthers win the opening tip over there at North Medford. Osbeck here, the rebound after the missed three-point try by North Medford. Talwani by her defender, floater no good, and it's going to be out of bounds on the block tornado. .153 to go in the ball game as the clock ticks down on this one. And Barlow gets the easy bucket on the inbounds for the Panthers. Richardson the rebound. A missed shot by West. Three-pointer, Richardson, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds. North Medford will get the ball back. 50 seconds to go. Riley Garcia checks into the ball game for North Medford, along with Alondro Gomez for North. Three-pointer, it's good for Canton. And the clock's going to wind down. The Panthers are going to come away with the victory, 74-24. A 50-point South Medford victory over their rival North Medford. Coming up, it's the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show. Visit travelmedford.org to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. We're going to recap some scoring and look at some key stats, all coming up on the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show, where we make sports fun again. Back right after this here on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros dignity.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night here on Table Rock Sports. It's the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show. And we're going to go over some stats and scoring, starting with North Medford. It's North Medford with 24 on the evening. Sophia West had 2 of those. Callie Rains had 9. Olivia Boger had 10. And Aubrey Canton with 3. The Black Tornado finished with 4 3-pointers, $12 towards the athletic fund for them. The Black Tornado on the night committed 5, 10, 15, 22 turnovers. And they fall by 50 to the South Medford Panthers, who had 1, 2, let me double check, 3, 4, 5 3-pointers on the evening for South Medford. So $15 in the bank, courtesy of Road Credit Union and the 3-point club for them. Malia Taulani had 2. Taylor Young finished the night with 14. Sarah Smerbach finished with 11. Cerrone Romero finished with 15. Barlow finished with 8. Howell finished with 2. Akpan with 14. And Peyton Anderson finished 3 for 3 from the floor with 8 points. The Panthers committing 9 turnovers to North Medford's 22 on the evening. And that's something you can't do against this South Medford basketball team. They turn your mistakes into points on the other end. And the Panthers now improved to 11-0 in the Southwest Conference, 20-3 on the year. North Medford falls to 9-14 and 5-6 in the conference. And that's going to do it for this broadcast this evening. Head on over and check out the boys' game, which is just getting into the first quarter over at North Medford High School. Terry has the call for Table Rock Sports on that one. It's South Medford 10, North Medford 8 in the first quarter. The Panther boys looking to squeak into the 8th spot and maybe possibly get 2 playoff games at home instead of 1 home and 1 on the road. They're currently sitting at the number 9 spot in the OSAA. We'd like to thank you for watching this evening's broadcast. We'd like to thank South Medford High School Athletic Director James Joy for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on Table Rock Sports. Special thanks to head coaches J.T. Thomas of North Medford and Tom Cole of South Medford. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's South Medford 74, North Medford 24. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer was Joe Brett. With Carl Sorensen on camera for me this evening, I'm Joseph Brett saying thanks for watching and good night from South Medford High School here in Medford, Oregon.